You weren't supposed to hear this. But now that you're here, let me tell you about the forgotten highway and the vanished convoy. In the early 1980s, a military convoy reportedly disappeared along a remote stretch of road, a highway that has since been erased from official maps. What makes this unusual is the complete lack of records, as though the road never existed. Locals, however, whisper of strange happenings and sightings where the highway once was. They say the convoy carried something secret, something worth hiding. The convoy was last seen heading west, a line of military trucks loaded with classified cargo. Witnesses reported an unusual radio silence surrounding the operation. Communications that should have been routine went dark, raising questions about their true intentions. Military records make no mention of the convoy or its mission. What remains unexplained is how an entire operation could vanish without a trace. Some suggest a deliberate cover-up, a mission so secret that even its route was erased from history. The highway, now forgotten, lies silent, holding its secrets. Locals tell of strange occurrences around the highway's last known location. Inexplicable equipment malfunctions and eerie silences that seem to stretch on endlessly. Some claim to have seen ghostly apparitions of the convoy itself, spectral trucks rolling silently in the night. What makes this more curious is the military's steadfast denial of any such events. They dismiss these stories as mere folklore, yet no one dares to travel the area after dark. The highway, though erased from maps, looms large in local memory, a shadowy reminder of mysteries unsolved. Satellite imagery from the era reveals a puzzling anomaly. Where the highway should have been, there are only blurred patches, as if deliberately obscured by some unseen hand. Analysts suggest these could be signs of tampering, attempts to conceal something significant from prying eyes. What remains unexplained is the purpose of such efforts, and the lengths to which entities might go to hide a road in its convoy. Some believe the cargo was of vital importance, perhaps an experimental technology or a weapon. The truth, however, remains as elusive as the road itself. Files obtained through Freedom of Information requests offer little clarity. Heavily redacted documents hint at a convoy operation, but reveal no details about its purpose or destination. The military maintains a tight-lipped stance, citing national security concerns as their reason for silence. What makes this even more perplexing is the lack of any official acknowledgement of the highway's existence. Despite numerous inquiries, the story remains buried under layers of secrecy. It's as if the convoy and its mission were meant to be forgotten, swept away by time and bureaucratic silence. Rumors persist about the convoy's true cargo. Some speculate it carried hazardous materials, while others suggest a revolutionary technology, something that could alter the balance of power. These theories, though unsubstantiated, fuel the intrigue surrounding the highway. What makes this more compelling is the complete lack of evidence to either confirm or deny these claims. The convoy's disappearance, coupled with the erasure of the highway, leaves many questions unanswered. It becomes a puzzle with pieces deliberately removed, leaving only speculation and the whispers of those who remember. Attempts to locate the highway on modern maps yield nothing, as if the land itself has shifted to swallow any trace of the road. Historical maps, when examined closely, show inconsistencies and discrepancies, roads that appear and disappear without explanation. This absence speaks volumes to those who seek the truth, prompting further investigation. What makes this particularly intriguing is the suggestion that the highway's removal was intentional, a means to hide something that was never meant to be found. Yet whispers of its presence persist among those who remember. Eyewitnesses, those few willing to speak, describe a convoy moving with unusual urgency. The trucks, they say, were heavily guarded and seemed to carry a weight of secrecy. What remains unexplained is the convoy's abrupt disappearance. One moment they were there, the next they were gone, as if swallowed by the earth itself. This sudden vanishing act fuels speculation of advanced technology or unknown forces at play. The highway, now a ghost in the landscape, leaves behind only questions and a lingering sense of unease. Some researchers suggest the convoy's disappearance might be linked to classified experiments. Theories range from teleportation to time travel, though these remain speculative at best, fueling the imagination more than the fact. What makes these ideas persist is the lack of any concrete evidence to the contrary. The highway, erased from records, becomes a symbol of hidden truths, a canvas for wild theories and conjecture. As more time passes, the line between fact and fiction blurs, leaving only a tantalizing mystery. The convoy's secret cargo, whatever it was, remains an enigma. The surrounding area, once bustling with traffic, now stands eerily silent. Abandoned buildings line the path where the highway once lay, their windows darkened and empty as if holding secrets of their own. Locals speak of a peculiar stillness, a quiet that feels almost unnatural, as if the land itself mourns the loss of the road. What remains unexplained is why such a once vital route would fall into disuse so completely. The landscape, marked by its absence, tells a story of erasure, as if the land itself conspired to forget. Yet the memory of the convoy lingers, an unresolved chapter in the area's history. In the end, the forgotten highway remains an enigma, its secrets buried beneath layers of official silence and local legend. The vanished convoy, whatever its mission, leaves behind a legacy of unanswered questions. What makes this story endure is the human need to understand the inexplicable, to seek out the truth in the shadows. The highway, though erased, stands as a testament to what we may never know. That's what we know. What we don't know might be the more important question. These mysteries remain open, inviting inquiry from those who dare explore further.